Welcome sa sip9.com. In this video, tutuloy natin yung ating series about operations on polynomial expressions. No? Kung sinusundan niyo itong series na to, natapos na natin yung addition at nag-start na tayo ng subtraction. No? So, in this video, tutuloy natin yung ating tutorial on subtraction. So, our first example, we have 3x minus 12 minus 4x plus 8. So, bago tayo mag-start, bago natin i-solve ito, let's just have a brief review yung ating sinasabi sa previous videos na mas maganda kung gagawin natin addition lahat ng subtraction. No? And from the previous videos, we have learned that a minus b is the same as a plus negative b. No? So, lahat ng minus gagawin natin plus negative. No? And of course, now the explanation of this, it's because subtracting a certain number from another number is the same as adding the negative, no, of that number. So, ito ay equivalent expressions, no? Equal silang dalawa. Another property that we usually use in subtraction, no, hindi lang siya in-explain, no? Madalas hindi yan na-explain, is that negative b is the same as negative 1 times b. No? So dito, ito yung sa a minus b, ito yung a natin, ito yung una. At ito yung ating b, no? So pwede natin lagyan ng parenthesis yan para kita kung alin yung a at alin yung b. So pwede nating, lahat ng may minus, 3x minus 12, pwede natin siyang gawing a plus negative b. So 3x plus negative 12, no? Bahin natin yung parenthesis para kita. And then, minus 4x plus 8. However, meron pa rin tayong minus dito. So, pwede pa rin natin siyang gawing 3x plus negative 12. Ang minus, magiging plus negative pa rin. So, plus negative 4x plus 8. And sabi natin, from the second property, we have negative b. Ito yung negative b natin is negative 1 times b. No? So, 3x plus negative 12 plus negative 1. No? Negative 1 times ito yung b natin, 4x plus 8. Which is equal to 3x plus negative 12 plus, so negative 1 times 4x is negative 4x. And then this is our plus, negative 1 times 8 is negative 8. No? So kung mapapansin nyo, addition na lahat yan. No? So syempre pag addition na lahat, pwede nating pagtabihin yung similar terms. For example, 3x plus negative 4x. No? Negative 4x. No? Tapos, pagtabihin din natin yung, actually we can group, no? But avoid na natin yung parentheses. Kita naman na magkatabi. Plus negative 12 plus negative 8. And then we have 3x plus negative 4x, that is 3 plus negative 4, that is negative 1x, plus, what is negative 12 plus negative 8? This is plus negative 20. No? Now, alam natin that negative 1x is the same as negative x. No? Usually, pag 1 saka negative 1, di na natin nilalagay yan. And at the end of the solution, no, yung pinaka-final answer natin, pag may nakita tayong plus negative, we can convert it back, no, to subtraction. So, negative x minus 20. No? Now, this is the last part of the video. So, tuturuan ko na kayo ng shortcut. No? Ang pinaka-shortcut nito, kaya ko pinapakita itong mahabang to because this is the mathematical way of doing it. No? Pero yung shortcut niyan, no? This is the shortcut. So 3x minus 12 minus, so pag tinanggal natin to, papalitan lang natin lahat ng mga operations dito, no? So magiging minus 4x, no? And then minus 8. No? So kung sanay kayo sa subtraction ng integers, kung hindi kayo nalilito, wala tayong problema dito because this becomes 3x minus 4x and then minus 12 minus 8. No? So 3x minus 4x is negative x, negative 1x, and then minus negative 12 minus 8 is negative 20. No? So, mayroon tayong problema dito. Madaming nalilito dyan kasi na minsan napaghahalo natin yung subtraction sign, no? Saka yung sign mismo, yung negative, no? So, kung hindi kayo komportable dito, kung hindi nyo kabisado yung ganitong method, the shortcut method, okay din na pag-aralan nyo yung long cut, no? Pero yung long cut na yan ay galing yan dito sa dalawang properties na yan. Okay? So, siguro we'll have one more example using this the property. The two properties shown at the top right of your window. Okay, so let's have another example. 13m squared plus 4m minus 8, and then minus 2m squared minus 3m plus 6. No? So usually, hindi naman kailangan na may parenthesis to. We can just distinguish this as A. Ito yung A natin. Ito yung minus natin. This is the minus sign. This is the first polynomial. This is the second polynomial. And this is the subtraction sign. No? So, again, pwede nating i-convert muna lahat to addition. We have 13m squared plus 4m plus negative 8. Pwede na natin ito isabay. This is minus. So, this is plus negative 2m squared plus, this is minus negative 3m plus 6. No? So, okay na tayo dito. Puro na to addition. We can multiply this by negative 1 kasi negative 1 nga yan, di ba? So, 13m squared plus 4m plus negative 8. So, magiging negative 1 yan, di ba? Plus negative 1 times quantity, 2m squared plus negative 3m plus 6. No? So, multiply natin yung negative 1 dito sa polynomial na to. Para we use the distributive property. So, this becomes 13m squared plus 4m plus negative 8 plus negative 1 times 2m squared is negative 2m squared. And then plus negative 1 times negative 3m, na pareho negative so magiging positive, plus 3m plus positive 3m, and then plus negative 1 times 6 is negative 6. Okay? So pwede na natin pagtabihin or i-group. We can actually group using the parentheses, pero pwede na natin pagtabihin kasi obvious naman. 13m squared plus ito, negative 2m squared, and then yung plus 4m natin dito, and then plus 3m natin dito. And then yung plus negative 8 natin dito and plus negative 6. Okay? So 13m squared plus negative 2m squared. 13 plus negative 2 is 11. M squared. And then yung 4m tsaka 3m. This is 7m. And then plus negative 8 plus negative 6 is negative 14. So, final answer, convert na natin to sa plus, yung plus negative dito sa subtraction. So, 11m squared plus 7m minus 14. Okay. So, don't worry kasi kung ganito, kung ito yung sagot nyo, this is already correct, no? And kung ako yung teacher nyo, full mark na yan. Correct na yan. But usually, siyempre ina-avoid natin sa final answer. We must simplify ginagawa nating minus yung plus negative. No? But this is already correct. No? And if I were the teacher, I'll give this full mark. So, depende yan sa teacher niyo kung paano niya. You have to ask your teacher also. Okay, that's it for subtraction. I think siguro ang pinakamaganda, ayoko magturo ng maraming strategy or techniques. Mas maganda yung mathematical, yung pagbasihan natin para makalimutan man natin yung shortcut. At least meron tayong babalikan. No? Ngayon, sa inyo na yun, kung gusto nyo mag-develop ng shortcut, pinakita ko na sa previous number o sa previous doon sa pinakita ko kanina, but I think medyo confusing yan sa maraming estudyante. No? So, I hope meron kayo natutunan sa video na to. Gusto ko i-invite sa zip9.com yung ating website. At kung nanonood kayo sa ating YouTube channel, of course, in-invite ko kayong mag-subscribe sa YouTube channel natin. And you can comment kung meron kayong tanong. You can share to your friends. And of course, you can like the videos. No? Maraming salamat. See you in the next tutorial.